Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm bringing you on this little project I'm working on. I'm trying to build a rollout wheel. I'm looking to get into doing some pipe welding and stuff like that. So a tool that I think would be pretty handy that I see a lot of guys using is a rollout wheel. And you can buy them, but they're fairly expensive. I'm sure they're worth it, you know, for what you're getting. But I always like to give myself a shot at making my own. So this is kind of what I've got going on here. Basically, we've got a pivot point here, and then you've got several different lock points, and this will get you into different angles straight out. 22.5 and then your 45 degree. What I'm working on right now is this end section. This is just, I'm testing it out here on the end of this piece of pipe or this piece of tube to just kind of play with the idea. I'm eventually going to cut this off and remake it much further down here. So, but what I'm thinking about doing is you've got your hub here, which, you know, I'll be attaching a lathe chuck to. But the issue that I'm running into is how do I get my fine adjustment on the rollout wheel. I was thinking about welding a nut to the tube here, and then this would adjust up and down with how much I tighten that nut. I'd also have to drill a hole in the tube there in order to let the bolt pass through. So I could do that. I would prefer to do it that way because that would get the chuck and everything like that on top. I just think it'd be handier to have this up higher in the arrangement that I've got going on here. I could do it another way. Let me set that up and I'll bring you right back. Okay guys, so we're back. I've got this resituated here, and in this scenario the hub is on the bottom side, and I would prefer to have it on the top side like I said, but this would be a lot simpler I think. Just the way my mind is working on this, what I would do is leave this just like how it is, weld the nut to this hub assembly, and then as I would thread the bolt in and out, it would push against the pipe, which would bring this up. And I think that would work pretty well, because all your weight is going to be out here wanting to pull the hub down. So you'd be wanting to push down on this, which would level you out. So that's kind of what I was thinking. I think this arrangement would work pretty well, and it would be simpler, but I just like the idea of having it up top better, but it would take a little bit more thinking to do it that way. So let me know if you guys have a better idea of how to set this up. I'm just kind of messing around with this idea right now. I really like how this is all set up. It looks kind of goofy because I designed it one way and then kind of went back and did it another. But this works out pretty well. I'm going to end up putting a plate here and kind of boxing this in, the same down here. But this whole assembly, changing the angles between, this will go in the receiver hitch of your truck or in your hooch shack or whatever you got going on. And then this here will be hanging out with your lathe chuck and your hub and whatnot. And you can do all your welding out here. But this portion here works really good. I like that a lot. Just trying to get this situation kind of squared away. I need to get a lathe chuck ordered, but I kind of wanted to get this situated before I actually, because right now I'm free. Basically just my time is spent on this. Once I buy the lathe chuck, then you know, now I'm putting money down on it, which is fine. I don't mind investing money on it, but I just kind of wanted to get this baseline going first. So let me know if you guys have any ideas on on this situation, on this arrangement that I'm working on. I sure would appreciate any feedback on guys that have done their own rollout wheels or that have experience with them. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.